Hello folks and welcome back to the channel. Now tonight I'm out with Moxley's Paranormal World again, and I'm also joined by two ghost girls. Now obviously I've never worked with them before, but they're up in this area, so we've actually brought them out to a place that I've never done. I believe there is paranormal activity, or there was last time Moxley did it. So tonight I've come out with him and I'm going to find out for myself what actually resides on these premises, if anything at all. Now bear in mind folks, I've never done this one before and nothing might happen, and if that's the case, that's just how the night goes, but I've come out to do it and try and find some evidence for myself tonight. Folks, I know nothing about the history of this place whatsoever, so I'm coming in totally blind. He's told me what he thought he picked up last time, but apart from that, I know nothing whatsoever. Anyway, I hope we're in for a good night, so stick with us and I'll see you soon. Okay folks, so I've made it inside now and I'm going to catch up with Moxley and I'm going to catch up with Ghost Girls. There they are there, look.
You Ghost Girls? Hey!
There they are there. So we're going to have a walk around now folks, and we're going to try and explore this place before we do any type of investigation whatsoever. But what a place this is. The architecture in this place is unbelievable.
Hey!
Moxley's on his way in there, look. So we're all back together. Hello!
And a little shake for her.
Yeah.
A little shake as well.
A little shake. A little shimmy shake.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Is to head on in,
Yeah.
explore it.
We'll do a bit of an explore.
What is there,
Yeah.
and just use our eyes and ears to see if we can pick anything up.
Well-
Because last time I was here,
Okay.
me and Andy picked up a lot of noises in this place.
Right, so you were with Andy.
Footsteps, we're dragging, voices, you name it.
Right.
everything's going on in this
nice.
place.
Yeah, well as you know, I've not been here, so let's crack on and investigate.
It's a lazy.
I'm not at all.
And I also,
Shh. Some, have we got two?
I swear I heard a voice. Somebody spoke again now.
I didn't hear it, to be honest, but
what if you pick it up and come?
Hopefully so.
did I hear that move then?
Something, yeah.
There's now down there. There's nothing.
This is my start to the video. This is a good start.
Mate, if this is the start.
I'm still very curious about what you want to
Right.
tell us and what you're holding
So-
from us. You're holding a big secret and like.
I am. I'm holding a massive secret. I'll be back for these 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Go in the basement.
Here we are folks, look at this. This is a beautiful building. It looks like an old Tudor one, doesn't it? That is gorgeous. I mean, this is just this must have been at some, that's that bloody alarm again, isn't it? This must have been the external of it at one time.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah, this must have just been some kind of courtyard.
Yeah.
Looking at, I'd say that was an external window at some
Sure,
stage.
yeah.
Oh, can you get round
But
there?
I'm not sure, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got a basement down there, folks.
Yeah.
But do you know what? I'm actually going to go down it.
Going into the
I'm going to watch my head. Jesus, that's low. That is low. That is low. Good God.
That's what you're going to do to us. That's all I'm for, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm just like.
So there's the electrical supply, which is all switched off, look. There's no electrics on at all down here. There's the gas supply, which has actually been disconnected. Look, folks, I'm telling you, this is not very tall. Look, I can't even straighten my arm out.
Oh.
Let's have a look. There we go. I'm using the switch to see if there is any electricity, and there isn't. But there's nobody down here. But this is one massive building, this. Folks, I'm going to try and stand up, but right, that camera is now at chest height. Just where my microphone is, right in the middle of my chest. And I can just about, as you can see now folks, I can just about stand up in it. I can't raise the camera any further because my light will actually hit the ceiling, look. So, that is, wow, that's tiny. But what a place. Good Lord, that's tiny down there.
We try now, but they usually shorter.
Right peeps, we're going to have a walk around now. We'll just actually let you have a look at it, but God, look at this. Just look at this, look. I love things like this. Look at this cornice here. And is this, no it's not, what do they call that? Is it a balustrade or something like that they call it? But it's all made out of plastic. You don't see that anymore. What a gorgeous building. Look, you've got that way down the hallway. There's 1, 2 rooms there. There's another room there, and then there's another hallway. So let's have a walk. Such a beautiful place. Look at this, all built-in wardrobes. Must have been a bedroom. You can smell the damp and the mould. You really can. It's such a shame. It really is such a shame that they've left it like this. Absolutely gorgeous place. Unbelievable. Yeah, that noise is a fire alarm somewhere. A smoke detector. Shut your face. You crack on. If you need to crack on, crack on.
I'm just thinking, what are you going to do? You're going to split it up, do a little bit,
What a beautiful place. Look at this. Bloody hell. Look, this is massive. That is massive, that room. Well, it's 2 rooms in 1. But what a gorgeous place. Such a shame that they just leave them to rot. It really is. It's crazy. Anyway, let's go and meet them. That's what they've decided to do now. They've decided to split up at first so we can all have a look around. But what I'm going to do, because I've actually looked around on this floor anyway, I'm going to go back down into the basement and I'm going to use my ghost tube and possibly spirit talker. I'm going to see if we can get any evidence down there. So, with that, let's get down there, folks. Right, folks, I've come down into the basement now. Now, I'm going to put my ghost tube on. It is, as you'll see very shortly, and I will show you, look, it is actually in flight mode. So, let me put my ghost tube on, and let's see what we can actually come up with down here. Oh, that's my keys in my pocket. If there's somebody down here, can they come and let me know?
Success.
Success? Who had success? Can you tell me what you mean by success? Folks, I'm sure you can tell now by looking at the camera and me standing over here that the ceiling in this place really isn't that tall. Who was the one that had success? Can you tell me who that was? Mox than the others, I think. I do believe. Can you tell me if you're down here? Are you following my friends around? Cobwebs. Oh, I feel like I've been covered in them. Are you following my friends around upstairs? Let me introduce myself. My name is Mink. I mean you no harm.
Not likely.
Not likely. Are you not following them around? Can you come down here and communicate with me? Would that be okay?
Close it.
Close it? What would you like me to close? Do you want me to close this thing that I've got on my phone? This communication device that I'm using? Is that what you want closing? Folks, remember, I know nothing about this place whatsoever. I don't know any history on it. The only couple of things that I do know is what Mox has told me about him being here last time. But I know nothing else whatsoever about the place. Did something bad happen here in the past?
By no means.
By no means. Does that mean no? Is it possible that nothing actually happened here? Well, of course it's possible. Can you tell me if there's somebody or a spirit residing on these premises? Oh, God. I stood on something on the floor then. It's not very nice down here, I'll tell you. Has something happened here that you don't want me to know about?
You.
You? Am I the problem? Do you not want me to be here? I can hear Moxley upstairs. But we're all on different floors at the moment. The two ghost girls are on the top floor. We've got Moxley on the first floor and myself down in the basement. Am I the problem being in this building? Do you not want me to be in here? Is that what you mean? Look at this, folks, look. They've got a floor-mounted boiler. I haven't seen one of them for years. Right, folks. It's gone really quiet now on the ghost tube, so I'm going to switch over and see what the spirit talker actually gives me. If anything at all, obviously. Jeez. Okay. We're coming out. We're coming out. There's four of us inside. Just exploring, mate. It's a camera and a phone. They're upstairs.
They've probably heard you, to be fair.
1-6, I've got 2 detained inside at the minute. Apparently there's 2 others inside.
Come down!
To be fair, we just ghost hunting. We've seen the place online, so we've come out to check it out. That's all we're doing.
We're not doing
everything. We understand it's a civil trespass. If you want us to leave, we will leave.
Well, yeah.
Right, that's okay, it's not a problem.
Come outside.
Alright, mate.
Get some details off the police. Matt Tango 16. Cancel anyone else now. Fall with me at a minute.
What was it? Did you have a call or you just been passing by and seeing us?
No, someone's phoned us up
Ah, right, okay.
saying that it's an unoccupied premises and there's people
Yeah.
inside with
Which it
torches.
is. Yeah.
Looks like it's being broken into.
Oh no.
No, no,
Yeah.
it's open.
Have you got ID on you?
Yes.
Yes.
See your IDs.
Yeah.
please.
I've not got my ID, it's in your car.
Right.
Well, if I can see your IDs, I'll get your details. I'll check yours through the system, make sure none of you are wanted or
Nah, I'm not wanted.
anything like that.
Bloody hope.
Well, I hope I'm not anyway. I'll get it in a
I
minute.
thought that was the best evidence we made him bangs in. I made an absolute bang.
Yeah, I know.
Shout police on it.
We thought you were joking.
Oh no.
No,
We were like, ha 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 ha.
no, no.
Funny.
Well, I thought it was my lucky day because how often do we turn up and there's actually people inside?
Well, that's it. Yeah.
Would you kick in the door?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, have you broke the door?
There you go.
You
There's
are.
mine.
Have you broke the lock of the door?
I don't know.
The door was open, but when we went in, I closed it behind me and it
Right.
locked.
Well, it could well be
Oh,
broken.
did it look?
Well,
Have you got ID?
That's
not
it.
ID.
This
Sorry.
is me.
So,
Keep your card.
Matt Tango 16. Can I pass you 3-person details, please?
So I'm just stepping out the way. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just standing here, so
Yeah.
we'll get the details.
yeah. God, you're going to find out my date of birth now. Yeah.
Stand by for the third.
Any sort of problem like this?
Do you know what? You're right.
So, would you like to see us stick to the camping, or would you like some drama footage? Just like this, just.
Ah, he's shot down there. His fan's still running.
Did?
I've just been doing 150 mile an hour down the M6 for you.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh.
You could have slowed down, you know. We'd have got a bit more footage that way.
Yeah, Roger. What's this chap's details?
Go give him my details.
What's your name, fella?
Yeah, one sec, pal.
Oh, Steve, thank you. I'm just getting the last person's details now, stand by.
That one. I normally leave my thing.
I don't know, mate. Yeah, you normally leave it in the glove box, don't
What's
you?
date-
Not quite as old as this.
Oh, you shut the hell up.
Where's that?
Oh, not Worsley now, no.
I can't say Worsley now, can I?
Postcode?
Who owns the property then?
I don't know off the top of my head.
No.
Yeah, Matt Tango 16.
Well, you
Pass the
don't.
last person.
That's the problem. Don't look so worried.
I
Don't look so worried.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't have to.
It's only a...
Not the first time.
We've not broken. We've got everything on film.
Yeah.
It's just a civil trespass. You will get a lot of urban explorers who'll be like this to him. Don't need to give you my details.
Yeah, well, that's
You
just
do get
ridiculous.
them.
Yeah.
You will say,
Where were you born?
oh, Glasgow.
Yeah, confirmed.
Told you I was born in Glasgow.
I never disputed it. I
Can't
just
now,
didn't
can
want
you?
to. I just didn't want a
Damn it.
Scottish son-in-law. That's all.
What's up with the Scottish?
Nothing as long as they stayed outside the border.
Yeah, that's Rosie, thanks.
Ciao, mate.
Stay that side. You're the cheeky.
No, that's yours. Thank you.
These have come a long way as well to do this.
I know.
Can we go back in? We can.
Yeah, if you bugger off now, there's another one round the corner, you know.
Don't tell him that. He'll be booting that door down. You're scaring me half to death.
No, we understand you've got a job to do. We know.
Obviously, I've got your details, know who
Yeah.
you are. It is civil,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah,
However, if there's any reports coming of any sort of criminal damage
Yeah.
or theft or anything like
yeah.
that, then
No,
We've got everything on footage.
It's
anyway.
all on
Coming
film
up, doing
anyway.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
You've actually made me video. What did I say before?
Yeah, you
I know.
The best ones, if the police turn
Don't
up.
don't step
Call
back
the
because
police.
don't ruin mine. All right.
Police will be fine. He makes a lot of money on YouTube, so make sure.
I mean, naff
go check
all,
him
mate.
out And get half of
I
your
mean,
money.
I mean, it probably
Nothing.
don't count for much, but if it does go on YouTube, I'd rather not have my face in it.
That's not a
I
problem.
can't really stop you. It'd just be.
No, we understand that, but
Gratitude.
and I'll do it anyway. If that's your
I'll blow your face out.
preference,
Yeah.
you'll
You
get
just made me
blurred.
video dramatised,
Yeah.
so I'll blow your face out.
Yeah, you'll get
Well,
blurred.
I'd appreciate that. I
Yeah.
can't stop you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fully aware of that, but
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it.
So you
Been
understand?
all right with you?
Yeah. Yeah, not a
Be
problem.
all right with us back. Do you know what I mean?
The nice thing, right? I'll be honest. I think this is the second time now that the police have turned up where I've been, and each time it's happened, they've been exactly like you. They understand what we do. I'm not here to cause any problems. I'm here to get a video. That's all.
Yeah.
And if your preference is not to go on YouTube, you'll get blurred out.
Well, I'd rather not, because
Okay.
ultimately we do a lot of covert stuff as
Yeah.
well. It's not just sometimes with a big man.
No.
Other times I'm
Yeah.
not, do you know what I mean?
Well, don't run your AMPR because she's not legal. I'm kidding.
Security.
No, not really.
No.
No.
No, you're lucky you got us then, aren't you? You get some of them would have just give
Oh,
you.
you-
Oh, shit.
Offence of being found on enclosed premises under the Vagrancy Act,
Which
Yeah.
one's that? Because I'd love to comment on one of these people who's like, and say this.
well,
stuff.
that's the offence being found on enclosed premises,
Right.
and it's offence under the Vagrancy Act of bloody. It's from the 1600s, 1800s, something ridiculous.
All right. So
anyway.
you're talking hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ultimately,
God,
if there's
it's not
suspicion,
level.
we don't need anything more than suspicion
Yeah.
to arrest someone. But in order to verify someone, we need names and addresses.
Yeah.
If people refuse to give that, then we can't verify who they are, and that completes the necessity to arrest them.
Yeah.
So how did they get
Yeah.
around it then? Because
How did they get around
Oh,
what?
Well,
No, they
a lot of
didn't.
them.
They didn't. There's a few that I've seen. Like the last one that I saw when they were in Wales, they actually arrested them, didn't they, and took them to the police station for 24 hours, which they've got every right to do.
But then they put a claim in and win the claim.
Well,
Yeah.
no, because if they haven't provided the details, then they won't win the claim. If they've
Yeah.
provided the details,
It's just-
then we've got enough to substantiate that they haven't committed any offences, and then we locked them up still.
Yeah,
They could put
that's
the claim
when.
in.
Yeah, that's when it becomes a
Ultimately, If they
problem.
don't give the
'Cause they've done,
details,
Yeah.
and something's gone on.
The magistrates court in Liverpool. It literally just
Yeah.
goes down for refurb. They got in through a window,
Yeah.
guarded everything. Police turned up,
Well, I've seen
dogged
they went
everything.
into the Liverpool police headquarters.
Yeah. And for some weird
Yeah.
reason, they just got away.
I mean, we've been in the Manchester police station, but that's shut down bleeding
Oh,
years
the
ago, didn't it? The Crescent.
When I went in there, that's when all the homeless were in them. Just had to avoid the homeless, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well,
Take it, these are your cars, are they?
no.
No. Round there.
Right, okay.
We try and park out the way. We know it's abandoned. We know nobody's occupied it for a while. So
Yeah.
we see stuff online and it's like, that's an interesting place. Let's get out for ourselves. Explore it. Do paranormal because people say, oh, it's haunted. So come on then, let's go do
Yeah.
something that's haunted.
And that's what we're here
How
to do.
much due diligence do you do to make sure places are actually unoccupied?
We check everywhere.
Unoccupied.
Yeah,
We
I
actually
mean,
come down beforehand.
Because I know of a few places that you drive past and you think they were derelict. People are
I
still in there.
honestly,
Yeah.
I've been past a
Yeah.
They're
fair
the
few.
ones you have to be careful
Yeah.
of, others with shotguns and
Yeah.
stuff, you know, if you start getting
I went one in the day. And the front of it,
Plain.
you'd think it was abandoned.
Mm.
Doors were hanging off, windows were hanging out,
Mm.
walked around the side. Cellar door was open. Walked further around, there's
Yeah.
an old day sat there on the sofa.
Mm.
So it's just one of them. You turn around, you walk away, you don't do anything else.
No.
You do get people who want to dramatise it on YouTube, Facebook.
Yeah, it's
and,
just-
and they will go up to the window and start recording and wait for the police. to
Crazy,
turn up
innit?
and then go.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
What's your channel?
Oh,
Oh, I know, yeah.
Get me in a...
You're going to get a strike on YouTube now.
I can't get a strike.
You can, you used him.
He's going to check to see if
I know he is.
I was going to see if you put me on, yeah.
You'll be
I know.
going on, but your face not be blurred out. I'll blur your face out, that's not a problem.
I'm sure someone will see it from one of our lots anyway and send it on to me.
I'll just blur you all out. It's the easiest way to do it. Blur the lot out. And then that way they haven't got your PC number or anything.
No, I'm not bothered about that.
Well, there's ways and means of finding things out, you know, online. Especially with your PC number.
Yeah,
Especially with Cheshire Police all over this.
I mean, we were getting some good stuff as well.
I got a few bits.
Yeah.
But I've got to be honest, I should have listened to the Ghost Tube. Because it said, you out.
Oh, really?
And then he turned up.
Right. I don't mind, mate, because I'm not...
I mean, it means nothing to me. I don't believe in any of that sort of stuff. I don't
Do you know what? I was a skeptic. Literally, I was a skeptic, but I've seen things that I just don't understand.
I've heard things and then found out it's a cop booting the door.
Yeah.
Literally, we were like,
Yeah.
I was, what's that? And I was like, oh, they're just playing a trick on us. They're just playing a trick.
And you couldn't tell by the voice.
Well, no.
3 different voices, and you couldn't tell.
We thought that you might be really good at acting.
I wish I was good at acting.
Yeah.
My parents live in a farmhouse that's over 400 years old.
Nice.
I grew up there. There's nothing going on there. If there was anything going on,
No.
there'd be something going on there.
Yeah.
There's, you know,
No,
something-
I was
it
exactly
doesn't need to be.
I was exactly the same when I got with my wife. She
Yeah.
used to say something in this house and I was like, no, you're lying.
Yeah.
You're drinking too much, you're doing this, you know what I mean? And then one day something just happened and it's like, hang on.
Still on.
Mine, I started off urban exploring.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And this is why a lot of stuff now, I started switching from the abandos like this, go do camping.
We could just camp overnight somewhere.
Okay, wild camping is still illegal, but you're causing less. I go, you wouldn't get used coming speeding up the road at 150 mile an hour, would you? It'd just be a farmer or something, the landowner who'd come over and say, can't
Because
camp here.
strictly he should have been doing 70,
Should have been.
not 150. The law doesn't change because he's having to get here. I know that.
Because when you put it on an emergency.
That's it, because at the end of the day, you're turning up thinking there's people in there, in the lead, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I understand.
Nah, of course, everyone understands it,
Wait,
but
I
some
have to-
people just take it to extreme, don't they?
My job, I have to chuck them out, because I actually look over an abandoned bunker. It's my job.
Did you ever go up to that asylum in Preston?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're doing
Goes
this when
it.
that was open?
Yeah,
Yeah.
done that.
Get around there as a kid.
Yeah.
Mate, that
Drive up and go round.
that was a
like
pain for us to get in. Do you remember when we went up
10-foot wall.
and we ended up going round the other side where
It's a
the
pain for anyone to
the
get
bus
into.
station is? Is it the bus station on the other side where the big wall is?
Yeah,
you got
we
the-
have to park down the road and go in through the fields.
Yeah, well, that was all locked up. Yeah,
So you liked your urban exploring then, didn't you?
Well, I was different era then.
yeah. We ended up climbing up the wall from a tree. You remember?
Yeah.
Climbing over the wall and getting in that way. Jesus, that was a
I
while
remember
ago.
seeing one of the old surgical tables that they used to do the lobotomies
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
That
he's
was
still
a bit-
in there.
It was a bit grim.
It was still in there, that.
Do you know that?
It was. Is he trying to get past now?
There's probably another.
Oh, it might be another one.
No, it's
Right.
not my notes.
No.
Right.
Alright, well,
Well,
we best leave you to
we
it,
best
aren't we?
leave you then, aren't we?
But yeah.
Appreciate it.
It's alright.
No
Yeah, sorry
problem.
For, sorry
Oh,
for wasting
sorry.
your time, pal. But at least it gives
Good evening. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Right, take care.
See you later. It is this way, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then down that way. Oh, unmarked. Yeah. Listen, even if your video's only 20 minutes long, you've got your video.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about that because them turning up has probably made your video. And I'm still recording.
Yeah.
I've recorded everything.
holding his
Anyway.
doorway, didn't I? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, for the night,
It's been an experience, hasn't it?
we were getting some really good responses.
Yeah.
Around
So
there
the
now.
first time out with these two ghost girls, guess what happens, folks?
It's us, we got bad users. Yeah.
But it happens.
Yeah.
But I mean, the guy was all right.
Oh, he was lovely.
He was
It could
fine.
definitely have been worse.
Of course he could.
Yeah.
Like I said before, that's the second time now that the police have turned up, and they've both been exactly the same.
Yeah.
They understand why we're there. We're not there to cause any harm.
Yeah.
But it was nice having a conversation with him, to be honest, of the do's and don'ts of the law
Yeah.
regarding
absolutely, yeah.
that scenario. Anyway, folks, with that, this night is obviously going to come to a conclusion. So don't forget, if you like it and you want to see more, come on a Sunday, 6 p.m, and check the channel out again. And until next time, as always, look after yourselves and each other.